Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hello, everybody. It's a fun Wednesday with Lhey. We made sure that that's what's going to happen today. Actually, I announced that Happy Wednesday, what Fun Wednesday with Lhey, I think about a month ago. But anyways, hello and happy Wednesday. I'm already blibber blabbering here. But my name is Lhey Bella Ralston, together with Pink and Main. We're giving you a fun hour. Maybe it might take an hour or maybe less, but I will be your host for today's live crafting. And it's always a pleasure to teach you, craft with you, engage with you, spend some time with you. I know that the world now, it's there's so many things happening. It's nice to have at least an hour of just immerse immerse ourselves with just pure joy and just creating. Again, we would like to take care of just a few admins. If you are not a subscriber yet and you're watching on YouTube, please do make sure to subscribe for videos, more videos like this. And if you're watching on Facebook, also make sure to hit that like button because it helps us with the algorithm. Is my microphone working? Is my camera working okay? I hope everything's working. I have here in front of me is a project that we're creating today. I'm using the March Pup, as you can see here. Let me just maybe bring it up. I did a little bit of prep work. Hooray me. So we have this 3x4 March Pup. It's so cute. I stamped in the pup and also I stamped in the celebrating you today sentiment as well. So that's what we have. All right, let me pull up my comments so I can see your comments in here. We are broadcasting on Facebook and also on YouTube. I'd like to say hello to everybody first. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Pat. Thank you so much. Hi, Safi. Hello, Suzanne from Florida. I am broadcasting live from Texas. So I'm still a little bit jet lagged, you guys. It's jet lag is real. It's been crazy. I've been up since 2 in the morning, 2:30 today. So I'm almost ready to call it a night. It's been crazy. So that's what we have. My card base is a 5x5. And so I also cut another cardstock and just I cut like a quarter of an inch. And so I have here, just see a little bit border. You might not. Let's see if I can adjust the brightness in here. There we go. Just a little bit of that border in there. So what I want to do is I want to actually stamp in this background. And I also pulled in the January pup because there's this heart in here, the tiny heart. And also the party time because there's some musical notes in here. So basically what I want to do is create a background in our base. And I wanna, where's my washi tape? I wanna washi tape all sides. Here we go. So that I can stamp and not worry about making a mess in there. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, but let me just do this. Ooh, hope you didn't get dizzy with that. So I just wanna stamp in all the borders. So if I have an overhanging stamping like that. So March, the month of March is Pink and Main's birthday. And this month they're celebrating 9th year. So they are 9 years old. Wow, wee. And have you checked out the brand new releases also? Okay, let me zoom that in. Having some trouble with that focus. I don't know why I have that issue. Have you checked out the brand new releases? Have you checked out the cheer foils? I mean, I'm super excited to play with those. Like that. Okay, why is that focus going crazy? All right, so Hi, Cheryl. Hello there, South Texas. Hello. Hi, neighbor. Okay, so like what I said, I did a little bit of prep work. So my stamped image is already, I actually used some embossing powder because we're going to be using some watercolors today. Actually, not watercolors, but watercolor markers. Uh, I'm going to be using the kuretake, the clean color today. So this is what we're going to be using. I love embossing my image when I'm going to be working with some watercolors, just because it raised the image just enough so that, for example, I use too much water. But the key to that is using a very small brush. And speaking of brush, I also have a number 2 brush in here. I don't know why I pulled out 2. I have a clean bowl of water in there, a paper towel on the side, and then I also pulled out 3 colors because, like what I said, we're going to create our background. So I have the picked raspberry, I have spiced marmalade, and then mustard seed also. So we have bright colors, perfect for spring. It can also be summer. That's what we have. I'm going to set that aside for now while we work on our background. All right. So hi, Mary. Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, Kendra. Hello. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. All right. So like what I said, because our March pup, it has like a musical notes, some flowers. I'm going to use this flower right here, I think, as part of our pattern. So I put my acrylic block in here. So I just want like a bright, some bright backgrounds, and I want to make my own pattern paper. So these 3 colors is what we're going to be using. I don't want it super crazy busy, so I'll start with the flower first. That's what we're going to do, okay? All right, wish me luck. And the washi tape will help, like what I said, if I have like overhanging in there. If I want to go on the sides. I want to start with one color first and then work my way using another color. So I'm just going to be stamping in here. I just kind of twist the stamp around so that it looks more like random placement. All right. And then, oops, baby wipes. And then I'm just going to stamp it here on my hand just so it's not super wet. All right, then I'll move ahead and stamp in the orange color like that. Like this. Ooh, am I going to have more space for the yellow? We'll see. I think I went overboard with my pink because pink is life. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go in with the yellow now because I already don't have any more space for my yellow. We might not have enough space for the musical notes. We're going to see. Ah, these colors are so pretty together. Ah! There. It's so pretty. I don't know if I want to introduce another color in here using the, maybe we'll just use the heart. This one, this is from the January Pup. So I might use that small tiny heart in there. Small tiny. Okay, I think I'm good with this. All right, I'm going to go and stamp that tiny heart. Or the musical notes. I don't know. I think I want the musical notes in this one stand out. So I might not use this one. I'll just use the heart. Okay, the question is, which color am I going to use? Maybe use all three colors also. Do you like creating your own backgrounds like this too? I mean, I can use some enamel dots also, but I want this to be the base where it's flat. So I'm not going to stamp in the heart too much because I want to have enough space for the enamel dots. I pulled out some enamel dots in here. So this one's good times. This one is all occasion. So just in case, if I'm going to have enough space. So I'm going to go in with the yellow first because we didn't have enough yellow. I don't know about this choice. Decision making. Oh, Safi said I should have used teal. I know I wanted to. I was thinking about it, but sometimes when you use too much colors, what happens is that because this one's already busy, right? With everything, with all the flowers all over. And if I introduce another color, it might look a bit too busy. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? So we'll stick to these colors first. I think I'm going to use the orange this time. Oops. That looks cute. I'll use the yellow again. Orange. This is a bit, I am a Libra, guys, so I have issues with making decisions. So bear with me. I really do. I mean, I'm the worst at trying to make decisions here, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best. If it's just me creating right now, it would take a long, 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 long time just to playing around placements, colors. I mean, it does help that I'm doing live that, I can make faster decision, but I know it's still taking a long time. And we're just in the background. The center, I think the center is where I want to place the pup. Where is that? So all of that will be covered. I should have just put that in there. I'll have a little bit of pink. It's already looking so cute. I want a little bit of yellow. Like that. A little bit of orange. Like this. I think I'm good. I like that. I'm really happy with that. Okay. All right, pups. Let's move on the side. I have not done my own background. Oh gosh, Yvonne, it's fun. It really is fun. I mean, using a stencil is also very fun, but something about stamping over and over again, kind of like creating your own repeating pattern, is super fun. It's like that's why I love using those tiny stamped, tiny images for that reason. All right, if you're using a tape that you think the adhesive is a bit too strong, use your heat tool to just kind of go over your page like this. There we go. Because I was already feeling it. So you don't ruin your cardstock. And just peel really slow. All right. That is so cute. All righty. Now I'm going to set this aside before we ruin it, but this is what we created. Super simple, but it's super pretty also. I think we'll have enough space for the enamel dots. And I'm thinking, see the flower? We might be able to use some of that enamel dots and put it in the center of some flowers like that. So if you're thinking like, oh, we don't have any more space, I can already see that I can put in a little bit of that enamel dots, you know, pick and choose which flowers will have that. All right, I'll set that aside just so I don't ruin it. I always have the tendency to do that. All of these. Also, how's your evening? Hello and happy Wednesday to everybody. For everyone joining in late, hello, everybody. All right. So I have some browns. This is going to be for our pup. I have some oranges, as you can see here, some yellow. I have some blues for the birds. So I'm thinking, but these are the colors that I pulled out. I have the brown for our pup, okay? I wonder if they have names or colors. I don't know. I haven't used this for a very long time. Do you guys know if, I don't know if there's name in here, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be color in here, or number at least. Oh, there we go. Number, there we go. So 064 oatmeal. This one is number 060 brown. And then this one is number 065 mid brown. Okay. So I want to start with my lightest color first. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is the body would be the brown, and then some accent color would be the brown, the oatmeal, and the mid brown would be the body. And then the brown itself will be the accent color for the ears and also the bottom part of our doggy or our pup. So I'm going to start with the lightest, which is the oatmeal. Like that. Then I said, I'm going to, all right, I guess we're going to have to change it. I said I'm going to go make accent color for this one. So I'm changing it. We're going to do the opposite. So I have the light and the dark in there. I don't have a middle color, just the light and the darkest. And then I applied both of them, and I'm going to start blending it. And this is why I love embossing my line art, because it's raised up a little bit. So it really, really does help when you're doing watercoloring. Let me see if I can zoom in just a bit more. Okay. There. Yes, Jay, it really, really is fun. The more you do it, the more it's like you can't use pattern papers anymore. I mean, yes, you can, but you know, it's always when you know that you can create your own, it's super fun. It's actually very addicting. And then you can also play around with your colors. You know, you can really choose your color palette. For example, with the distress, I can actually use these colors to watercolor. So your colors will match even more. Of course, depending on the medium that you're using. Okay, we'll add the dark. I'm not planning on doing a lot of crazy blends on this one. Just enough to make it not look so flat. There you go. It's interesting because the brown is giving me some warmth. It's all has this red tone, red undertone to it. It's like red and then gray at the same time. I don't know. It's the combination of the two colors. I'm not sure, but okay. I think I'm going to just do this. Make this really light. And then have those as the accent color. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So this is the oatmeal. So we're just going to stick with this color. So we have light and dark. And I don't think I'm going to blend this with water very much because when you start blending it with water, you're going to lose a little bit of that saturation. And this is already light, so I think I'm going to keep it like that. Now, my question is, do I want to add the brown color in here? Let's see. I'm going to try. Like that. See how that works. Like this. Oh, Yvonne, thank you. I know. I really need that sleep. It's been, the sleep pattern has been difficult since I got back. It's, I was sleeping all day, like 2, 3 days in a row, and then up at night. It was no fun. My husband's like, my husband asked me, is it worth it? Yes, it was worth it. Definitely was worth it. I haven't seen my family for like years, so just seeing my parents, being with them, with my brothers and sisters, it's all worth it. But as you get older, you're kind of like, oh, it just really puts a toll on your body. Like, okay, I was not expecting that much. Okay, always have a paper towel on the side if you feel like you have too much water in your brush. But embossing your image always, it really does help a lot. There. I like that. Okay. All right, I'm going to put away the browns and we're going to color in our flower. I think I'm going to color in the flower yellow and pink. Yellow, orange, and then pink. Maybe yellow. Do that. Again, not too much blending action here. I'm just going to color it in. Maybe like a sunflower. We'll color it brown in the middle. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like that. Or a daffodil. Maybe make green. But then we have green for the leaves. Like that. This image is so cute with the birds in there and they're singing. It's just, it makes me so happy. And I'm singing. I'm just going to add a little bit of orange in there. And then I'm going to blend it. I'm just going to have to be really careful with the amount of water I use in here. One thing I love with the Zig is that it has that real brush so that you can really make some organic marks depending on the pressure you apply when you're using the brush pen. Because some of the markers, the water-based dye inks, they have this felt brush tip, and sometimes it's hard to manage that. You can't really get like a fine tip with those felt pens. And they also, so easy to damage them. Well, personally, because I have heavy hand pressure, so I have the tendency to really beat the tip of my brush pens. It's like I go through my brush pens like extremely fast. There. And also the Zig, this Kuretake, they blend much better and they don't stain. With some of the markers that I've tried and used, once you apply the ink, depending also on the paper that you're using, they stain. And so you have to work much faster because what happens is that the ink dissolves in the paper so quick and you won't have enough time to blend them. But with the Kuretake, I always have a good experience with the Kuretake. I mean, I can really blend the colors much better. All right. I love that. Now, I think I'm going to use a pink just in the middle, just to keep things simple. My nails got ruined, so apologize for that one. I was going to fix it before the live, but the time just flew by. Next thing you know, it was 7 o'clock already. Ah! Wow, this is a bright pink. I think I'm going to dilute that with water, a little bit of water. It's too pink for me. There. Picking up the color and just cleaning my brush in the paper towel beside me. So when you feel like there's colors that are just too bright for you, that's what you can do. There you go. So cute. Okay, I everything's warm in here. Even the background, we have warm tones. Now I want to balance everything, and then I want to balance everything by bringing in a cool tone in here. So I have the blues. The blues. All right, the colors are light blue, cobalt blue, and deep blue. So I'll start with the light blue and just blend everything. As you can see, I'm just kind of going real fast. And then we'll use the brush with some water to blend it. Oops, I have a little bit of yellow in there. Make sure to clean your brush before you do that. Okay. Because now it's looking a bit green. And if that happens, you can always pick up the color like that and then go back in. It's giving me a green vibe. I am not happy with that. Let's work on the other ones first. There. Okay. Add a little bit of the cobalt blue. All the shadows will be at the bottom. Like that. I used to use a water brush, but I couldn't find anything that is like fine tip enough. I think Pentel has one, but I have problem with the water exploding all over the page. Okay, I think that's a little bit of exaggeration, but you know how it spits out too much water? It releases too much water. Okay, that's a better word. It releases too much water. And so I learned that using just a real brush like this is much, much, much easier. Okay, and then I'm going to use the deep blue for the wings. So just a little bit. And then I'll just blend it with water, just like that. There. So now it feels a bit more balanced. We have cool tone, and then we have warmth. I really don't like that pink. I feel like the pink is throwing me off. So let's see if I'm going to put in the dark blue, the deep blue in here. Because I'm not loving that pink color. I like that much better. Again, it's a personal preference. I can also put some enamel dots in the middle of these flowers. I'm going to use the yellow for their beak. Like that. This is a different pink. This one is the light pink. I'm just adding small blush. And I'll do the same for the pup. And that's what we have. It looks so cute. I love it. All right, now let's put together our card. Let's zoom this out. Just a little bit. Oops, a little bit too much. Okay. So we have this. So like what I said, I have some enamel dots in here. I have the Good Times. It has pink, like coral color, some greens, aqua, blue, and light purple, almost like lavender, actually a lilac color. This one has like a light brown and then a yellow, light green, like a teal color, and then a light blue, and then a deep blue. So as you can see, we already have this deep blue in here. We have some yellow tone. This is lighter. We have some browns. So I'm not sure. That's what we have. I want to put that in the middle. And then I have Celebrating You Today. I'm going to cut that much thinner. Let me get my, ta-da, this one. Ooh. This. I could just use a scissor, honestly. I am going to hurt myself. Like this. I think I'm going to make it a ribbon. I am going to hurt myself. All right. Like this. Grabbing my scissor. Like that. Much, much, much better. Might be a little too long, but let's see. I can see it. Then for the pup, I think I'm going to use a foam tape with that one. There. I wish I used a different color cardstock for this one, because it doesn't separate it from my background. Do you agree? I feel like it's not separated enough. Or maybe used a different color ink or something. It's just something's not right there. I'm going to use some foam tapes. Like that. This one. Use half. I think the solution to this one is use a foam tape also, just to kind of set it higher, because it's just blending too much with the white cardstock with the background. So I'm just going to set it just slightly higher. Like that. Like that. I think that helped. Yeah, that helped a lot. Okay, now we're almost done. I just need to choose which enamel dots I want to use. Okay. So this year, Pink and Maine started creating pops every month. So this is the March. There's already January and February. And all of them are so cute. Like that. And I'll have the celebrating you today. That's good. Okay. I thought I was going to need to set this a bit more higher, maybe double the foam tape, but I think it's good enough. I like it. Next month, I have 2 birthday celebrants. Actually, May. I'm already in April right now. But on May, I have 2 birthday celebrants here at home. So I'm going to have to make some cards for that. My daughter's turning 13. I can't believe it. Okay, so I'm going to use the yellow for the yellow ones. And I think I'm going to stick with the yellows. And not all of them also. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. Because it's a lighter yellow also. Stick to this one. Like that. This one, another yellow in here. So not all yellows are exposed. I have one here that's pink, maybe one pink in there. So that's what I'm going to do. So we'll use this one. This is the Good Times. So I'll use some of the pink. I love this card. I love how simple. You saw how easy we created the background. It's super fun. Like that. I think I need another one here. I'm missing one space in here, so I'm going to go back in. Please bear with me. I just want pink. It's just not right for my eye. So I'm going to stamp in the heart just a little bit. I feel like I'm missing something there. So I'm going to go back in with my heart and then stamp with the pink one. Now I feel like I'm missing something there. I don't think I'm going to finish, but I'm done. I am done, ladies and gentlemen. What you can also do is that use the same color that same markers that you colored in. You can always do that. And if you're still not happy, there's also different, like this one, for example, there's a smaller enamel dot, so you can fill in some space that I'm not happy about, like that. I feel like I'm missing something in there. So I'm going to go in just using a smaller. What am I going to do without enamel dots? Thank goodness there's enamel dots. I don't know. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm done. Maybe last one. I love it. All right, you guys, I am done. I'm going to have one small one here, like the corner flower. But this is what we created today. So we created our own background. I usually stamp in some of the sentiments inside, but this I'm going to leave it blank. But we use some enamel dots in here, the March Pup. We colored it in with some watercolor markers, the Sigkuretake. We have our sentiments in here. Now, if I could only change one thing, I would have stamped this one in a different color cardstock. But you know what? Sometimes we're just going to go with it. I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with this one. Super simple. That was quick. I mean, that was super fast. We created a background. Very easy, very simple. But I'm super happy with the result. This is what we created. Again, March release is now available on the website. Please do make sure to check them out. Happy birthday to Pink and Maine. Happy birthday, Michelle. Wishing you many, many more years to come. Support small business. So anyways, guys, my name is Lhey Bella Ralston. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining me this evening. If you have any questions that I may not have answered today, you can always find me on social media at Mommy Lhey. Please do reach out. Please do stay connected. Until next Wednesday, stay creative and stay happy. Thank you, guys.